A theme in the film is that in regards to mental health and neurodiversity, it's something that I know something very well of. My older son is autistic. My
Right.
sister had a really bad car accident some 30 years ago. Prior
Mm,
to that, she was a musician. Right now, her physical and mental capabilities are not that good.
mm,
However, if you put a keyboard in front of her, with the hand, one hand she can use her right hand, she can actually play the notes that she knew before her
wow.
accident. It's something within the brain. I don't know
Yeah.
what it is. The brain is such a mystery to all of us. When it comes to the approach of mental health, the mind, and its connection with music, is there anything you took from your conversations with your subjects in your film in regards to that aspect that kind of like left a lasting impression on you? Because for me, I think it's an avenue that still needs exploration because the link between the two, I don't know, just something about music that just I think becomes almost kind of instinctual than anything else because I've seen it in action and it's quite remarkable to see.
No, no, look, I agree. I think it was, to me, you know, it was a revelation through the conversations that I had with Ben Folds. I mean, who, for example, he talks about how disruptive he was as a child at school. That
Yeah.
he was just that painful idiot of a kid at the back throwing things at other people, and it was only through some teacher hearing him pecking out a few notes on a keyboard and thought maybe he could be modified, his behavior could be modified if we encourage this interest in music. Well, look where that led. That it was absolutely phenomenal. And so I think the 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 link between music and the power of the mind, and music as therapy, or music and its ability to assist in recall of memories and lost memories, people who've suffered from strokes and so on. These are all really profound uses that music can be a part of a therapy. I don't know enough about the medical sort of technical side of it, but on purely anecdotal sort of basis, it's clear that it's enormously important, as it is just in the world of academic achievement as well for children. So much so that you wonder why music isn't compulsory for
Mm.
everybody from a very early age. A, it can be great fun, but B, it's enormously useful. As that wonderful Anne Phelan in the film, she's the conductor of the Bellingen Youth Orchestra, hugely talented woman, has nurtured so much youthful talent. And she would say to her kids when they're leaving a rehearsal space, she'd say, just remember, you're leaving much smarter than you came in. And because music ignites the whole brain, you know.
Yep.
Um, I say that as a complete layperson, but there are neuroscientists who can show you imaging of how the brain lights up like a Christmas tree in response to music. Whereas with speech, it's just a few little dotted pieces of the brain. In music, the whole brain gets engaged. That's my layman's version of it.
Thank you for watching the Matt's Movie Reviews channel. Please subscribe for more reviews, podcast interviews, and exclusive content. Also, if you would like to request a review and support my work, please join my Patreon via the link in the description below.